The years after that night were a blur for Lena. She left home as soon as she could, trying to escape the memories of her father's transformation. She moved to a different city, started college, and began a new life. But no matter how far she ran, no matter how much time passed, the memories followed her. She would wake up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, her heart pounding in her chest, the image of her father's face, the hollow, emotionless expression still fresh in her mind. Sometimes she would hear his voice in the wind, or catch a fleeting shadow from the corner of her eye. She avoided returning home, even when her mother called, pleading for her to come visit. But one day, she received a call that shattered whatever peace she had managed to find. Her mother had passed away suddenly. The funeral was small, and the house was empty, just as Lena remembered. She hadn't seen her father in years, and she didn't want to. But she knew she had to face him, if only to make sure he was no longer the man who haunted her dreams. When Lena entered the house, the familiar coldness hit her immediately. The air felt thick with a presence that she couldn't explain. As she walked into the living room, she saw him, her father, sitting in the same spot where he had once been all those years ago. But this time he was different. There was no blank stare, no twisted smile. His body was frail, his skin almost translucent, and his eyes, though dull, seemed to recognize her for the first time in years. "Lena," he whispered, his voice weak. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you." But the apology didn't matter. Nothing could undo the years of pain, fear, and confusion he had caused her. Lena looked at her father, at the broken man before her, and realized that the scar he had left on her, on their family, was far deeper than she had ever acknowledged. It wasn't just the haunting moments, the fear of the unknown, or the twisted memories. It was the emotional scar left by someone she loved, someone who had once been her protector, but who had become the very thing she feared the most. The house felt suffocating, and the weight of it all was unbearable. Lena knew then that some scars, especially the emotional ones, don't fade with time. They stay with you, etched deep into your soul, forever marking who you are. And though she could never escape them, she could finally understand that her healing, her peace, would only come when she learned to live with the scar and accept that some things in life, like the past, can never be fully undone.